Bobbi Brown, father of Bobbi Kristina Brown, once said, "The same thing that happened to my daughter happened to Whitney." Though he didn't name anyone, it was clear he meant Nick Gordon. Bobbi Kristina, daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Brown, passed away years ago, but questions remain. Many, including Bobbi Brown, believe Nick Gordon played a role in both deaths. Bobbi insisted Bobbi Kristina did not die from the bathtub incident. She was starved to death. He claimed Gordon knew the truth. When Brown saw his daughter unresponsive, it felt like Whitney's tragedy repeating itself. To this day, Bobbi Kristina's death is surrounded by mystery and speculation, with Gordon at the center of controversy. Mysterious deaths. There is widespread speculation that Bobbi Kristina knew what happened to her mother. Some believe that the eerie similarities between their deaths were not a coincidence, but a planned event. Allegedly, Bobbi Kristina was present during some of Whitney's conflicts, including a fight with Clive Davis just 2 days before Whitney's death. So what exactly did Bobbi Kristina know about her mother's death? Could it have been connected to her own? Bobbi Kristina's life. Bobbi Kristina Brown grew up under the constant glare of cameras. She made several public appearances alongside her mother, including an interview with Barbara Walters when she was just 8 months old. At the age of 1, she appeared on stage with Whitney Houston at the 1994 American Music Awards. Her mother's death in 2012 hit her hard. She was hospitalized for a breakdown shortly after Whitney's body was found in her Beverly Hills hotel room. However, she tried to put on a brave face at the funeral and memorial services that followed. In the years after Whitney's passing, Bobbi Kristina became even more famous. She briefly joined a Tyler Perry series before leaving, appeared at the Billboard Music Awards, and even did an interview with Oprah Winfrey. Tragically, her life was cut short before she could carry on her mother's legacy. Bobbi Kristina's tragic death. On January 31st, 2015, Bobbi Kristina was found unresponsive in the bathtub of her Georgia home, the same way her mother had died 3 years earlier. She was placed in hospice care and died on July 26, 2015. Her death was officially ruled as a combination of drowning and intoxication. The toxicology report revealed traces of alcohol, marijuana, a cocaine-related substance, sedatives, anti-anxiety medication, and morphine in her system. However, the medical examiner could not determine whether her death was accidental or intentional. The underlying cause was identified as immersion associated with intoxication, leading to pneumonia and encephalopathy. However, questions remained. The similarities to Whitney Houston's death were too striking to ignore. Whitney Houston's suspicious death. Whitney Houston died on February 11, 2012 at 48 years old. She was found submerged in the bathtub of her hotel room in Beverly Hills. Reports suggested that her death was due to accidental drowning. Toxicology results showed traces of cocaine, Xanax, and other substances in her system. Official reports suggested that she might have suffered a heart attack, leading to her losing consciousness and drowning. However, the coroner found no evidence of a cardiac event. Whitney's heart disease was mild, and though she had some arterial blockage, it was nothing severe. Furthermore, the amount of cocaine in her system was not enough to cause her death. Another troubling detail was that there wasn't enough water in her lungs to prove she drowned. This raised suspicions that she might have been placed in the bathtub after death. If Whitney didn't pass out and drown, what really happened? The role of Nick Gordon and Ray J. Two names frequently come up in discussions about Whitney Houston's death. Nick Gordon and Ray J was reportedly the last person to see Whitney alive. Although he denied being at the party where she died, multiple accounts suggest otherwise. There were claims that his sister, Brandy, was asking for him at the party, indicating he was indeed present. Additionally, there were reports of Ray J leaving the party hurriedly through the back entrance, with someone helping him sneak out. Whitney Houston's former sister-in-law, Leola Brown, accused Ray J of providing Whitney with harmful substances. Leola claimed, "I saw Ray J coming out of the hotel, hiding his head, being pushed into a car. Why was he hiding? He's always trying to show his face when he's around Whitney. Why now?" Adding to the mystery, just days before her death, Whitney Houston slipped Brandy a note during an interview. To this day, Brandy refuses to reveal what was in the note. Many believe Whitney intentionally gave Brandy the note on camera in case something happened to her. During the interview, Whitney, who appeared wet but fully dressed, also mentioned, "I nearly drowned today." This cryptic remark, combined with Brandy's refusal to disclose the note's contents, has fueled conspiracy theories. Did Bobbi Kristina know the truth? Many people believe Bobbi Kristina discovered what really happened to her mother. There were even rumors that she had evidence. Jaguar Wright, an industry insider, claimed that Bobbi Kristina was present when Whitney had arguments with Clive Davis shortly before her death. If she overheard something she wasn't supposed to, it could have put her in danger. Whitney Houston died at a Clive Davis party, and Bobbi Kristina died under eerily similar circumstances just 3 years later. Bobbi Kristina's abuse. In the months leading up to her death, Bobbi Kristina was reportedly trying to distance herself from Nick Gordon. She had plans to move to Los Angeles permanently to be closer to her father and continue her career. Nick Gordon, however, allegedly did not want her to leave. People close to Bobbi Kristina said she planned to meet a friend on the day she was found unresponsive to reveal the truth about Nick. That same day, she and Nick argued, and he reportedly attacked her before leaving her alone in the room. Legal action against Nick Gordon. After Bobbi Kristina was placed in hospice care, her court-appointed conservator filed a lawsuit against Nick Gordon, accusing him of causing her wrongful death. The lawsuit alleged that Nick had given her a toxic cocktail before placing her face down in the bathtub. Nick Gordon denied all accusations, instead blaming Bobbi Brown for his daughter's death. However, he never had the chance to defend himself further. He passed away from a heroin overdose in 2020. The unanswered questions. With Nick Gordon gone, the truth behind the deaths of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown may never be fully known. Were they truly accidents, or was there a larger force at play? Many find the similarities in their deaths disturbing. Was Nick Gordon involved, or was he just a pawn in a more powerful scheme? While we may never get all the answers, one thing remains clear. Both Whitney and Bobbi Kristina's deaths have never made sense. Do you believe their deaths were planned? Was Nick Gordon responsible, or was someone else behind it? The mystery remains unsolved. In conclusion, the tragic deaths of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown remain a haunting mystery. The striking similarities in their passing, both found unconscious in bathtubs, raise unsettling questions. Official reports cite accidental drowning, yet many suspect foul play. The involvement of drugs, unanswered details, and eerie coincidences fuel speculation that their deaths were not mere accidents. Were they victims of a larger conspiracy, or simply unfortunate circumstances? The truth may never be fully uncovered, but their legacy lives on, leaving fans to wonder, was there more to their story than meets the eye? What do you believe? Coincidence or something more sinister? Subscribe to our channel for the latest entertainment news. Stay updated and informed. Thank you.